Hello and welcome everyone on this official platform of Legacy Eyes Academy. What if I told you that one of the most unlikely countries is quietly becoming the middleman in one of the most dangerous rivals on earth? As the world watches, US-Iran tensions reach to the boiling point after the missile strikes, nuclear attacks as well as military escalations. One country long viewed as a problem is now positioning itself as a peace broker. Guess who? It is not Switzerland, not Oman, but Pakistan. Yes, Pakistan, as you can see here, the headlines in the news, how Pakistan is trying hard to be a go between for the US and Iran. This is the scenario. So, in the shadow of the bombings in Fordo and Natanz, behind secretive White House meetings and amid fiery condemnations from Tehran to Tel Aviv, a back channel is being stitched together. One that could decide not just the fate of the Middle East, but possibly nuclear diplomacy itself. So, in today's deep dive, we unravel how a 2-hour secret lunch with Trump in June 2025, Asim Munir, between Trump and Asim Munir. Second, covert military diplomacy. And third, cultural theater, which involving Persian poetry and quiet maneuvering by Pakistan's military as well as political elite. So, all these things have put Islamabad in the middle of Washington's and Tehran Cold War. So, this is not just about the regional politics, it is about how nations reinvent their roles, reshape conflict, and why India and the entire world must watch this closely. So, stay till the end, because what is happening behind the curtains of diplomacy, it could determine not just the next war but possibly the next peace also. So, overall, what is there in this news? So, let me try to explain that Pakistan is actually trying hard to act as a mediator between the United States of America as well as Iran, especially after recent US-Iran tension as well as military strikes. So, US seems interested in using Pakistan as a go-between, and Pakistan is eager to play that role. कि पहली बार ऐसा रोल मिल रहा है, देखते हैं, है ना? So actually what is happening now? So first of all we need to see the events, है ना? Chronological way में हमें देखना पड़ेगा. So recently there were military attacks on Iran. तो अब इसकी शुरुआत कहां से होती है? From 13th June, as you can see here, from 13 June to 24 June 2025. Israel attacked Iran, and then on June 2022, है ना? So June 22 को 2025 में US bombed Iranian nuclear sites like Fordo, Isfahan, Natanz. On these sites, so US bombed on these sites in Iran on June 22. Then June 24 को क्या हुआ? On June 24, 2025, Iran and Israel agreed to cease fire. ये 3 इवेंट्स हुए. Now these things, this created actually serious tensions in the region, and United States want to open backdoor talks with Iran, but Iran is not ready for the direct talks. तो अब US क्या करेगा? Now US is considering using Pakistan as a mediator. Okay, now so what are the key US statements as well as meeting? तो अब आइए इसको समझते हैं. Now on July 25, so on 25th July, US Department spokesperson, है ना, US State Department spokesperson जिनका नाम है Tammy Bruce, he said that the Secretary of State, that is Marco Rubio, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, he met Pakistan Deputy Prime Minister, or you can say Foreign Minister, whose name is Ishaq Dar, है ना? And Rubio actually appreciated the Pakistan's continued willingness to mediate with Iran and help to maintain the regional stability. So this issue is also discussed with Pakistan. So US also discussed with Pakistan regarding counter-terrorism operation, threat from the ISIS Khorasan region, and upcoming US-Pakistan counter-terrorism dialogue, which is going to held in August in Islamabad only. So there are high chances, or you can say possible cooperation in critical minerals as well as mining also. Now after this, what are the important meetings before the US strike? US strike के पहले कौन कौन सी इंपॉर्टेंट मीटिंग्स हुई थी? तो अब सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे जून 18. Now just before US attack on Iran, Pakistan Army Chief, है ना, Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir, he met President Donald Trump for 2 hours at White House on a lunch meeting. Then उसी के बाद न्यूज आई है अभी रिसेंटली ऑन 2 अगस्त इन डॉन न्यूज़पेपर, ऑन 2 अगस्त इन डॉन न्यूज़पेपर. अब इस न्यूज़पेपर में क्या आया? So in this newspaper they have reported that Munir had offered to mediate between the US as well as Iran during this meeting, and at that time US did not accept, as it was focused on hitting Iran's nuclear capabilities. But after the attack, the US became more open to using Pakistan for the diplomacy. So what can be the historical context? और ये ऐसा पहली बार नहीं हुआ है. This is not the first time that US has used Pakistan in mediation. Okay, this is not the first time. So as you can see here, there are some historical context that Pakistan act as a mediator. Now let me tell you, the same kind of scenario happened in 1971 also. So this is not the first time that Pakistan is helping the United States of America to talk to a rival country. In 1971, during the East Pakistan genocide, Pakistan secretly helped Henry Kissinger. He was the Secretary of State. Okay, he was the National Security Advisor. So Pakistan secretly helped Henry Kissinger travel to China. As you can see here, travel to China. So that move led US-China relations as well as US tilt towards Pakistan against India during the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War. So Iran's recent diplomacy involving Pakistan and India also. तो अब हम इसकी बात कर लेते हैं. So recent diplomacy, Iran recent diplomacy involving Pakistan and India. How? So let me tell you, on May 5th, अब May 5th की अगर हम बात करें, May 5th को क्या हुआ? Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, as you can see here, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi visited Pakistan, and he urged both India and Pakistan to show restraint after the Pahalgam terrorist attack. Now he wanted to go to directly from Islamabad to Delhi, but India had refused. इंडिया ने मना कर दिया. So he went back to Tehran and then he flew to India, where he met Jaishankar, है ना, S. Jaishankar, who is our Minister of External Affairs, on May 8th. So this meeting took place on 8th May. Okay. Now what happened? On 8th May, India-Iran held the 20th Joint Commission meeting. So on 8th May, India held 20th JCM, Joint Commission meeting, which showed that India wanted direct ties with Iran, not through Pakistan. Okay. Then after this, high level Iran and Pakistan talks. So high level Iran-Pakistan visits. So first you will see on 26 to 27th May. अब इस पीरियड में क्या हुआ? During this period, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Asim Munir visited Iran, and they met Iranian president, whose name is Masoud Pezeshkian, है ना, कुछ ऐसा ही नाम है, Masoud Pezeshkian, है ना, and they discussed the situation after India's Operation Sindoor. तो उन्होंने डिस्कशन किया इंडिया के ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के बाद की जो सिचुएशन थी. देन अभी रिसेंटली क्या हुआ, ऑन 2 to 3 अगस्त, एज यू कैन सी हियर, 2 to 3 अगस्त इरानियन प्रेसिडेंट है ना, सो पेजेशकियान विजिटेड पाकिस्तान जस्ट 2 months आफ्टर शरीफ ट्रिप टू ईरान रीजन, है ना। तो अभी ईरान के प्रेसिडेंट ने विजिट किया कहां पर, पाकिस्तान में। पर्पस क्या था, नॉट इंडिया पाकिस्तान टेंशन बट यूएस ईरान इजराइल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट। सो एज यू कैन सी हियर दीज इमेजेस, ओके। नाउ सो दीज इवेंट टुक प्लेस रिसेंटली ऑन 2 to 3 अगस्त। नाउ व्हाट इज द स्टैंड ऑफ ईरान हियर? Now, Iran condemned Israeli and US attack. Pakistan also condemned these attacks. And Sharif even called Pezeshkian to express the solidarity. Now, what is the Pakistan role and Pakistan statement here? As you can see here, Pakistan's role and Pakistan statement. तो अब इस चीज को समझिएगा। Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson शफकत अली खान, शफकत अली खान आप देख सकते हैं, on 1st of August he said that we remain committed to make a positive contribution to bringing the tensions down and we are open to playing that role also as a mediator. So this is a kind of shift, है ना। Now what is the cultural symbolism in the Iran and Pakistan visit? Now what is the cultural symbolism? So let's try to understand about the cultural symbolism. So जब पेजेशकियान साहब आए, so Pezeshkian began his visit by going to Lahore. Why? Because he visited the grave of great poet Allama Iqbal, one of the Pakistan's ideological founder. Now why he visited his grave? Because Iran wants to show that it still has the cultural influence in the subcontinent due to shared Persian history. But in reality, that influence had faded both India and Pakistan. Then after that, 12 MOUs were signed. So Pezeshkian, during the Pezeshkian visit, 12 memorandum of understandings were signed between Iran and Pakistan, including in the energy sector. But there are still deep differences between the two countries. Like if you see Iran is a Shia majority country, Pakistan is a Sunni majority country. Second, disagreement on terrorism as well as faith. Then border tensions are also there between both the countries in Baluchistan region. Then Iran-Pakistan gas pipeline is still mostly just a paperwork. It does not become reality. And past efforts at trade have also failed due to the bureaucracy and third party measure. So these things are there. Now, what should India watch for? So India must monitor the situation. How? That how United States of America uses Pakistan to talk to Iran. What Trump might offer Pakistan in return. And the deepening Iran-Pakistan military political ties. So overall we can see that India does not trust Iran as a neutral mediator. India Iran को neutral mediator के तौर पर नहीं देखता between India and Pakistan. This we need to understand. So overall when we see these kind of things, so the most important thought here is, while the world actually debates regarding the missile ranges, sanction and ceasefires, है ना, a deeper game is unfolding. That is a game of whispers, corridor as well as back channels. And Pakistan, once known for the instability and extremism, now Pakistan is actually offering itself as the diplomatic bridge between the world's most volatile adversaries. So let's not be naive. Behind every handshake lies a bargain, and behind every mediation offer lies a prize. Will the US trade silence on Pakistan internal issues for access to Tehran? Or will Iran trust Islamabad despite decades of the sectarian friction as well as the broken promises? And most importantly, how will India respond as its two uneasy neighbors inch closer under the shadow of a superpower? So this is not just a geopolitics, it is a kind of a history which is being rewritten in our real time. So if you found this video insightful, then hit like, share and subscribe our channel Legacy IAS Academy and comment below with your thoughts. Is Pakistan truly becoming a peacemaker, or is this another act in a much larger geopolitical drama? And remember, sometimes what shapes the future is not a roar of a war, but it's a whisper of diplomacy. So subscribe for more deep dives that decode the unseen, untold and unexpected things. Thank you so much.